Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Harris raises $540 million since launching her campaign. Vance says Trump would veto a national abortion ban. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. commits to Trump campaign despite family criticism. Foo Fighters slammed Trump for using their song without permission. California sees winter wonderland in summer for first time in 20 years. Nadir Shaikh fundraiser dinner held by BSEC and Park Hill community in Yonkers. UN concerned over new Taliban morality law restricting women. Telegram CEO arrested in France. 20 dead, 5 million affected in Bangladesh floods. 35 dead and dozens injured in Pakistan's double bus accidents. Babe Ruth's cold short jersey sells for record 24 million at auction. And Miami secure place in MLS playoffs despite Messi absence. You are listening to headlines, now news in detail. Kamala Harris, a Democrat, raised $540 million in a little over a month after launching her campaign for the U.S. presidency, her team revealed Sunday. According to a memo from her campaign manager, Jane O'Malley Dillon, the amount included $82 million collected during the Democratic National Convention last week. This impressive fundraising marked a strong wave of support for Harris' candidacy among Democrats. This is the most money ever raised by any presidential campaign in such a short time, O'Malley Dillon stated. Harris officially entered the presidential race on July 21, following President Joe Biden's decision to step aside under pressure from fellow Democrats. Concerns about Biden's cognitive abilities grew after he stumbled during a debate with Republican Donald Trump on June 27. Harris' campaign has since gained momentum and her record-breaking fundraising indicates growing enthusiasm for her bid to become the next U.S. president. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, a running mate of Donald Trump, stated that Trump would veto a federal abortion ban if such a bill passed Congress. During an interview on NBC News Meet the Press, Vance told Kristen Welker that Trump has explicitly committed to rejecting any national abortion ban. Vance argued that as president, Trump would have no choice but to veto such legislation if he did not support it. This stance marks a shift in Trump's position on abortion over the years. In April 2024, Trump had stated no when asked if he would sign a national abortion ban, though he did not clarify his definition of a ban. Trump's previous statements included a call in 2018 for the Senate to pass a 20-week abortion limit and his celebration of the Supreme Court's 2022 decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. In March 2024, Trump had suggested considering a 15-week federal abortion ban. Senator Elizabeth Warren responded to Vance's comments, criticizing Trump and Vance for their positions on abortion. She argued that American women would not trust their reproductive rights to those who have previously blocked access to abortion. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced that he will actively campaign for Donald Trump, rejecting claims that his endorsement was driven by revenge against the Democratic Party. In an interview on Fox News Sunday, Kennedy stated his intention to stay on the ballot in around 30 states, withdrawing from 10 swing states where his candidacy might affect the outcome. Kennedy acknowledged that he still disagrees with Trump on some issues but emphasized their mutual commitment to addressing major concerns like the Ukraine war and censorship. He denied that his decision was influenced by anger or resentment, calling such motivations a bad idea. Kennedy's sister, Kerry Kennedy, expressed strong disapproval of his endorsement. In a statement released on August 25, she described herself as outraged and disgusted, stating that their late father, Robert F. Kennedy, would have opposed Trump's policies. Kerry Kennedy also said she disassociated herself from her brother's actions, believing they tarnished their father's legacy. The Foo Fighters condemned the use of their song My Hero at a rally held by Donald Trump on August 23, 2024 in Glendale, Arizona. The band's representative informed USA Today that the Trump campaign did not seek permission to use the song and would have refused if they had been asked. The representative also stated that any royalties earned from this unauthorized use would be donated to Vice President Kamala Harris' presidential campaign. The song played at the rally as Trump introduced Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who announced he was suspending his presidential campaign and supporting Trump. In response to inquiries, the Foo Fighters confirmed on X that they had not approved the song's use, sharing a screenshot for clarity. The Trump campaign claimed they had a license to play the song. This controversy follows similar disapproval from other artists. Earlier in August, Celine Dion and Isaac Hayes' families also criticized Trump for using their songs without permission. Foo Fighters founder Dave Grohl has previously criticized Trump, calling him a massive jerk. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. This summer, Californians faced extreme weather from heat waves to wildfires, and now they have experienced rare August snow. On Saturday, a strong and unusual snow system hit California's Sierra Nevada, marking the first August snowfall in over 20 years. Deputy Sheriff Larry Rich described the scene at Minaret Vista near Yosemite National Park as definitely unexpected and memorable for the time of year. The National Weather Service confirmed that Yosemite had not seen August snow for at least 2 decades. Snow also covered Mammoth Mountain and Palisades Tahoe ski resorts, with about 3 inches falling in Lassen Volcanic National Park. Despite the brief snowstorm, temperatures returned to summer norms within 24 hours. The unusual conditions led to record rainfall in Northern California cities like Redding and Stockton. While the cool weather brought relief, it also increased fire danger due to gusty winds. A flash flood watch was issued for areas affected by California's largest wildfire of the year, the Park Fire, which had recently achieved 78% containment. A dinner in support of Nadir Saik fundraising event was held at New York's 2043 Park Hill Avenue, Yonkers, organized by BSCC and the Park Hill community. Nadir Saik is an American politician serving as the 19th district representative in the New York State Assembly. He is a member of the Democratic Party and was elected from Yonkers, New York. Nadir Saik was elected to the New York State Assembly for the first time in 2018. Apart from his political career, he is also known as an educationist and lawyer. The fundraising dinner was organized by BSCC organization. The dinner was hosted by BSCC Executive Committee members including Mohammad Majumdar, President, Nazrul Haq, Executive Vice President, Shakhawat Ali, Senior Vice President, Abdul G. Chaudhuri, General Secretary, Abdul Chaudhuri Zaki, Director General, M. Chaudhuri Zaglul, Joint Secretary, Sarwar Chaudhuri, Joint Secretary, Islam Mamun, Director of Finance, Sufyan Chaudhuri, Director of Social Affairs, Muhammad Alauddin, Director of Community Outreach, Ambia Begum Antara, Director of Human Affairs, Comrade Akshat Ali, Director of Public Safety, M. Billah Tushar, Director of Publication, Arif Reza, Director of Youth Affairs. The host committee consisted of Muhammad Majumdar, Dr. Rosemary Ujo, Honorable Wilson Terrero, Nazrul Haq, Abdul G. Chaudhuri. Media partner of this event was Millennium TV USA and Millennium News 24. The event successfully gathered support for Saik's ongoing political endeavors and community contributions. Now it's time for global updates. The UN mission in Afghanistan expressed concern over a new morality law recently ratified by the Taliban. The law, announced on August 21, 2024, includes 35 articles imposing broad restrictions on behavior and lifestyle, especially targeting women. It outlines punishments ranging from verbal warnings to fines, threats, and detentions enforced by the Morality Police under the Ministry for the Propagation of Virtue and the Prevention of Vice. Rosa Otunbayeva, head of the UN Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, criticized the law as a troubling sign for Afghanistan's future. She highlighted that the law gives moral inspectors broad and vague powers to threaten or detain people for minor infractions such as being late for prayers or having a photo of a loved one. Many aspects of the law had been informally enforced since the Taliban regained power in August 2021, and its formal codification may lead to stricter enforcement. The new regulations have intensified existing restrictions on women who have faced increasing limitations in public life. Pavel Durov, the Russian-born billionaire and founder of the Telegram messaging app, was arrested at Le Bourget Airport near Paris. The arrest took place shortly after Durov landed on a private jet from Azerbaijan late on Saturday. Durov, who is 39 years old, was taken into custody by French authorities, though there was no official confirmation from France regarding the arrest. Both French and Russian media have reported the incident. The arrest led to a warning from Moscow urging Paris to ensure Durov's rights were respected. Elon Musk, owner of X, criticized the situation, claiming it was an attack on free speech in Europe. Musk's comments highlighted concerns over the treatment of free speech advocates. As of now, Durov remains in custody, and further details about the reasons for his arrest have not been officially released. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. At least 20 people died and over 5.2 million were affected by severe floods in Bangladesh, officials reported on Sunday. The floods caused by continuous monsoon rains and overflowing rivers have isolated many people and left them in urgent need of food, clean water, medicine and dry clothing, especially in remote areas where blocked roads have hindered rescue efforts. Government Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus, leading the interim government after former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's departure, said all necessary measures were being taken to restore normalcy. Yunus announced that discussions with neighboring countries were underway to prevent future floods. Abdul Halim, a 65-year-old farmer, described his home being swept away by floodwaters and criticized the lack of aid in his village. Some locals blamed the floods on the opening of dam sluice gates in India, but New Delhi has denied this. The Bangladesh Meteorological Department warned that the floods might continue if monsoon rains persist. Over 400,000 people have sought refuge in shelters, with various military and medical teams assisting in the relief efforts. Two separate bus accidents in Pakistan resulted in at least 35 deaths and left many others injured. The first accident occurred when a bus carrying Shiite Muslim pilgrims from Iraq through Iran veered off the Makran coastal highway in southwest Pakistan. The bus plunged into a ravine in Balochistan province, killing 12 people and injuring 32. Police reported that the driver lost control due to brake failure. Authorities are arranging to transport the deceased pilgrims to Punjab province for burial, and Punjab Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz extended her condolences. Hours later, another bus fell into a ravine in Kahudar district, Punjab province, killing 23 people, including 2 women and a child, and injuring 7 others. The bus was en route to the disputed Kashmir region. Heavy machinery was required to remove the wreckage. Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif both expressed sorrow and called for top-notch medical care for the injured. These accidents followed a similar tragedy in Iran, where 28 Pakistani pilgrims had died earlier in the week. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. The jersey worn by Babe Ruth during his famous called shot in the 1932 World Series was sold for a record-breaking $24.12 million at auction on Saturday night. The auction, held by Heritage Auctions in Dallas, set a new high for sports collectibles. Ruth wore the jersey during Game 3 of the World Series against the Chicago Cubs on October 1, 1932. In a memorable moment, Ruth gestured to the outfield and then hit a home run to center field, a moment known as the called shot. This historic jersey was sold publicly for the first time in over 20 years, having previously been auctioned for $975,000. Chris Ivy of Heritage Auctions described the jersey as the greatest sports collectible of all time, and the high sale price confirms its legendary status. Michael Gibbons, historian and the Babe Ruth Birthplace and Museum, called it the most dramatic moment in World Series history. The jersey, still showing unique stitching and possible mustard stains, was recently displayed at Wrigley Field for fans and players to see. Luis Suarez scored twice as 10-man Inter Miami secured their place in the Major League Soccer playoffs with a 2-0 victory over Cincinnati at Chase Stadium on Saturday. Suarez, filling in for the injured Lionel Messi, struck just 32 seconds into the match and added another goal 5 minutes later. The win ensured Miami, now 8 points clear of second-placed Cincinnati in the Eastern Conference, became the first team to qualify for this season's playoffs. Messi has been sidelined since suffering an ankle injury in Argentina's Copa America final against Colombia on July 14. Miami hopes to have Messi back before the regular season ends on October 19, with playoffs starting the following week. Cincinnati had previously defeated Miami 6-1 on July 6, but Miami showed determination to avenge that loss. Suarez's first goal came after a setup from Marcelo Wiggins, and his second followed a neat exchange with Matias Rojas. Despite a red card for Miami's Thomas Evans shortly before halftime, Cincinnati could not overcome Miami's disciplined defense. Luciano Acosta, returning from injury, couldn't change the outcome as Cincinnati fell to their fourth consecutive league defeat. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,093.48. The NYSE Composite is increased by 242.63 points or 1.29%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,364.27. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 153.26 points or 0.40%. Shanghai stock close price is 2,854.37. The Shanghai index is increased by 5.60 points or 0.20%. Hong Kong stock close price is 17,612.10. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 28.90 points or 0.16%. Bombay stock close price is 81,086.21. The Sensex index is increased by 33.02 points or 0.04%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Harris raises $540 million since launching her campaign. Vance says Trump would veto a national abortion ban. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. commits to Trump campaign despite family criticism. Foo Fighters slammed Trump for using their song without permission. California sees winter wonderland in summer for first time in 20 years. Nadir Shaikh fundraiser dinner held by BSEC and Park Hill community in Yonkers. UN concerned over new Taliban morality law restricting women. Telegram CEO arrested in France. 20 dead, 5 million affected in Bangladesh floods. 35 dead and dozens injured in Pakistan's double bus accidents. Babe Ruth's cold short jersey sells for record $24 million at auction. And Miami secure place in MLS playoffs despite Messi absence. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.